Welcome to musicmoveit.com. I am Torio, and today I want to discuss different things about music business. Thank you for joining, and first up, I want to give an update on the Pandora video I did. And I told y'all I went to the link and I submitted my latest album to Pandora. And about 3 days later, they sent me an email saying I was accepted. So I'm now on Pandora. So that link works. If you haven't done it yet, watch the Pandora episode. There's a link in the description so you can submit music to Pandora if you're not on there yet. And it works. It worked for me. And now I'm going to try to get my other releases on there as well. And I'll keep you updated. But now for the video, I just want to talk about different things that you should be thinking about as far as music business. Things that crossed my mind lately. And I think if you want to be more involved in the music business, you want to kind of become a jack of all trades. Become someone that knows about most everything, and you'll definitely go further in your career. For instance, if you're heavy on the music side and you want to create your own songs, then learn to do that. Learn to play an instrument, learn to mix your records, learn to record them, do stuff like that. If you're in the studio, watch the engineer, start learning from them. Watch other musicians, see what they do, learn how to set up the mics, things like that. Get more involved with these things. As far as the business side, obviously you're trying to learn more of the business if you're here on this channel. And I salute you for doing that, because that's one of the first steps, is trying to learn. And of course, there's many different things to learn, and I have many different videos on that. You can go back and watch, and I'm sure you could search them, I believe, from the channel page, as far as publishing, copyright, digital distribution, all that good stuff. So if you're here, you're trying to learn that, and that's excellent. But you could also do things outside of that, like read books about it. You can just absorb all the information you can. So you will technically be a jack of all trades in music. And that's the best thing you could ever do. Because a lot of artists, yeah, they're great. They know how to write songs. They know how to produce a record, but they don't know anything business-wise. Maybe they know a few things. But you want to know this stuff, obviously, so you know you're not getting screwed somewhere. Even in the song creating process, even you want to go in, if you have an engineer, knowing this is a good engineer who's going to mix my song well. You don't just want to blindly trust them. You kind of want to have an idea of how mixing works. Use your ears. If something doesn't sound right, tell them. Work with them. Things like that you need to do. Also, I get a lot of emails on Instagram about contracts and, what to do with contracts, or how should they be. And I always say there's no magic standard contract. There are contract templates, but you can change them. You could change a contract to any way you want. And as long as both parties agree and sign, it's good to go. And I want to say, again, I've said this before, but make sure that you have a contract for everything. Even if it's someone you know kind of well, to do it professionally, you want a contract. And if they don't like it, then tell them, okay, I'll work somewhere else. You just want to make sure everything's in line. Don't just do a handshake deal. Get a contract, especially also if it's someone you're just beginning to work with. Don't let them just do a handshake deal. Don't let them just do nothing with a contract, because you never know when a song that you've written or that you played music on or that you performed is going to blow up. You never know. And it's best to have a contract in place just so you could get your money's worth. Definitely. Do not forget that. Contracts are essential. If you need contract templates, there is a thing in the description. There's a site in the description of this video. It's at musiccontractshub.com, and they have all kinds of contracts that you can use. They're templates. You could edit them, you could print them, whatever. So check that site out for all kinds of contracts that you may need. Don't do business without a contract. Also, I say this every year around now because holiday season is coming up, and you could take advantage of this by throwing shows. Go to a club or somewhere you've performed before, or it could be someone you haven't performed before. Get a bunch of acts together, go to the promoter and say, hey, I want to do a Halloween show. Those are always fun. I've been to them for years. I've performed in some for years. It's fun because you could promote it as a party, basically. Come to our Halloween show. It could be the week of Halloween or the weekend before, or it could be even on Halloween if you want. It depends on what you want. and say, yes, come in costume. And we will be judging costumes. First place gets this, maybe free CDs or, I don't know, something, whatever kind of prize you want. And then there's just tons of other ideas, and then it's fun for people because they might ask their friends to come, and thus more people will be there. So think about it. Say your favorite band is throwing a Halloween party. A fan of yours might be like, oh man, I want to go to that. Then they'll tell their cousin or something like, hey, this band is doing a Halloween party. You want to come? We got to dress up. They might bring somebody else. So it just depends. It's like a fun party that way. You could do the same thing for Thanksgiving. Obviously, you're not going to dress up for Thanksgiving or anything like that, but you could do a Thanksgiving party. Maybe somebody could win a turkey or some crazy stuff like that. Same thing with Christmas. Christmas shows. Maybe Santa will be there. Some ridiculous stuff. You could always promote it in tons of different ways and get a lot of people to come. You perform, maybe sell some merch. It's a win-win. So don't forget, this is the season for holiday shows, and they can be a lot of fun. Now, I hope you liked this video. If you did, thank you. Like it, please share, please subscribe. It was just a quick little video to get the things working in your head, especially the show thing, because it's the perfect season for it, so take advantage of that. Also, there's a billion links down in the description below that can help your career. I already mentioned the contract one, so check it out. It's down there, and there are many other ones that could help you out, including discounts for like TuneCore and Bandzoogle and things like that. Take advantage. You'll love it. Also, send me Music Fridays. Every Friday, I do a video where I review one song from an artist and band. I do 5 a week. If you want your song reviewed, you got to look down below in the description towards the bottom. It gives you instructions on how to get on Send Me Music Friday. I appreciate y'all watching, and I will see you next video.